2021 was another eventful year for the ISAAA AfriCeneter. We continued the call for application of science, technology and innovation in the agricultural sector, focusing on crops and animals. Our knowledge products, our services, science communication and capacity building efforts were intensified, and despite the disruptions that COVID has brought, we were able to adapt quickly into hybrid mode and were able to achieve as much as we would have achieved, or even better, when we were doing physical meetings. The key highlights of the year were: 1, Nigeria, where farmers started accessing various varieties of the insect-resistant cowpea, which is a food crop which is now resistant to the maruca pest. The enthusiasm of the farmers, the seed sector and all the players was very evident and very exciting. The second highlight was Kenya, where the National Biosafety Authority gave an environmental release approval for the cassava brown streak disease-resistant cassava, where Kenyan scientists have been working with international partners and indeed regional institutions to deliver that product. This is again the first cassava to be approved in the world, and it demonstrates the capacity of African researchers to deliver yet another food crop. The third, and very importantly, was the African Biennial Biosciences Communication Symposium, ABBC 2021, that for the first time was held as a hybrid mode due to the pandemic, but it ended up being one of the most successful in that we were able to reach out to more than 1,500 participants in real time, and we got participants in 6 countries, all joined up together with the international community through the virtual platform, and very important deliberations went on for a full week, where in-country teams in those 6 countries, namely Ethiopia, Kenya, Ghana, Nigeria, Malawi, and Uganda, were able to gather a cross-section of stakeholders, including policymakers, farmers, regulators, scientists, and communicators, all on the table, and very rich deliberations took place. Many lessons were shared. A lot of challenges were identified, but at the end of the 5 days, key recommendations were brought forward for action. Some of them included the need for ensuring that regulators in Africa are exchanging views and the practices so that we can accelerate the rate of approval of biotech crops. For the policymakers, it was very evident that we need to cultivate political goodwill, because without political goodwill, it will be very difficult for sustaining the momentum that the front runners in Africa have made, the achievements they have made. For the communicators, key recommendations revolved around ensuring we are using platforms that can reach bigger masses, not just a few people through workshops. For the farmers, you could feel the sense of urgency because of the challenges. The climate change has brought real big challenges at the farm level, and farmers challenged the policymakers and the regulators to help in getting these products so that they can feed the continent and stop sharing their sweat with pests that are really becoming aggressive in Africa. The last group were the industry players in Africa, the seed sector, those who are involved in value addition, and they all felt that maybe discussions have not quite involved them, and yet they are the ones who are going to be in charge of commercializing and making business sense of all the researches on biotechnology that are taking place in Africa. The climax was the launching of the African Coalition for Communicating about Genome Editing. For the coalition, we are looking forward to partnering with the like-minded institutions and entities, and the kind of support and the pronouncement that came out of during the launch from the vice chancellors of African universities, from science academies, from different institutions and entities. It is very clear that the coalition is going to help manage the genome editing narrative, and most importantly, how Africa is going to move forward by creating the platform for coalition building, for constructive dialogue about research, about regulations, and about how we are going to communicate new breeding innovations to ensure that we can reduce the fears that were created during the two plus decades of genetic modification. So I want to thank all our partners for taking us through the journey of 2021. It was definitely not an easy ride, but we were able to achieve, as I have highlighted, and it would not have been possible without the support of all our partners. In particular, I want to recognize African governments that have continued to support the cause for bringing biotechnology to the continent, starting with Ethiopia through the Ethiopian Biotechnology Institute, led by Dr. Kasahun Tesfaye, Director General of EBTI. Ghana through the Science Technology Policy Research Institute, STEPRI, led by Dr. Richard Ampadu, and also Professor Walter Al-Hassan. We have Dr. Ofosu, the PBS Ghana coordinator. Malawi, where we have Professor Elijah Wanda, Director General, National Commission for Science, Technology and Innovation. Nigeria, the giant of Africa, Professor Abdullahi Mustafa, Director General, National Biotechnology Development Agency, NABDA, together with the very able Dr. Rose Gidado, Deputy Director and Coordinator of OFAB Nigeria. Uganda, Dr. Ambrose Agona, Director General, National Agricultural Research Organization, and the team that assisted with ABBC, Winnie Nanteza, Herbert Oloka of the Program for Biosafety Systems in Uganda, and many other partners that have helped us in journeying this 2021 together. In addition to ABBC 2021, we also initiated the Africa Life Science Knowledge Hub, which is spearheading the Africa Science Dialogue series. And we are calling on all partners of goodwill to join us so that we can make science, technology, and innovation matter for Africa, to make contributions towards creating wealth, health, and peace. For indeed, we are all looking for those three. Ending, I want to wish everybody a very Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year, and again, moving forward into 2022 with a lot of confidence that these initiatives we have started will grow, but they will only grow with you. So join us.